Today we are talking about how you can migrate to Canada as a permanent resident with your family. In this video, I'll be talking about all the required documents, everything you need to know, how you are going to take the step-by-step on how you can apply right now to migrate to Canada as a permanent resident with your family and all the process you need to follow. So before I start sharing my screen with you to show you what you need to do and where you need to do it, I want you to give this video a thumbs up so that other people that are looking for this information can easily find it, right? This province that we are looking at today is one of the top 5 safest provinces in Canada where you can live and stay with your family, okay? And it is one of the cheapest places where you can sustain yourself when it comes to living expenses, right? Okay, so all the information you need to know is what I will be sharing with you right now. Note that there are some employers that are recruiting right now, and there is a program that you need to apply to be able to participate in the ongoing program in this particular province. This employer are looking for people who are willing to work for them in the province and have experience in their field of career. Okay. Now, what are the field of area where this employer are looking at? They are looking at people in the professional fields like doctor, like tech people, like people in nursing, like people in every field. Okay, so no matter the career path that you've chosen in the last 3-5 years or last 2-3-5-10 years that you've been working on, you are going to find employer that is looking to employ you right now. Okay, so before that, I want us to look at some of the information that we have on the official website of this particular province. Okay, so first you have to make sure you register for this particular program that is coming up. Okay, when you register for this particular program, you need to make sure that you get a verification email from this website. Okay, so I'm going to be sharing my screen with you in a minute from now. Once you get the verification email, make sure you keep this verification email, because this is what you are going to be using to have access to the employer in these provinces. Okay, now another thing that we have right here is that you can migrate with your family, as your spouse and dependent children can be included in your application for a temporary work permit and permanent residency. Okay, so I know most people don't want to leave their family behind when they are migrating abroad, either to Canada, Europe, or any of the country of their interest. Okay, and also you can live permanently in the province of Newfoundland. Okay, so we are looking at the Newfoundland and Labrador Provincial Nominee Program and the Atlantic Immigration Program. Okay, this pathway is to permanent residence in Canada with a valid job offer from an eligible Newfoundland and Labrador employer. You can apply to the program for which you meet the requirement upon approval under the NLPMP, that's the Newfoundland Provincial Nominee Program. You will be able to apply for the permanent residence as well as the temporary work permit, allowing you to travel to Canada and begin working while your PR is in process. Okay, so now you see what the benefit of this particular program is. Okay, and if you apply to this particular program right now, you have high chance of getting accepted into the program because you already have 3-5-10 years experience in your career, right? Let's look at some of the documents that is required. Okay, so on the website, as you can see, there are some documents that is required for you to be able to participate. First, you need to make sure that you have all your documents ready before you start the application. Okay, so there are 2 ways to this thing, so I want you to stick around so that you understand the main concept behind this and how you can easily participate, right? Okay, so there's a particular program coming up soon, and when you first register for this particular program, this is where you are going to be getting access to the employer that are recruiting in your particular career path. Okay, so if you are a software developer now, you have chances of getting people who are into software and they are looking for developers who want to work in their companies. Okay, or maybe you've been in the nursing career for some times and you are looking to work in Canada for a period of time, or for maybe you are looking at moving there permanently. You are going to see employer that will help you get this job offer. These are list of approved employers. Okay, in the past I have brought to you list of employer in Alberta that are eligible to help people migrate to Canada as a permanent resident. So this time we are talking about the Newfoundland employer as well. Okay, so please don't get this information mixed up. First, you need your work experience letter confirming your relevant and recent work experience. This letter should state your job title, your salary, the start and end date, your main duty at this job. Then you also need to provide the stamp of the company that you are working for. Okay, so this letter must also be on the letterhead paper of the company that you are actually working with. Okay, so please get this information right before you get the work experience letter. Okay, after that you need to have proof of fund, recent banking statement to confirm you have the fund available to support your immigration and application fee. Okay, so before I talk about the application fee, let's talk about other information. Now, you need the color photocopy of biodata page of your valid passport for principal applicants, along with spouse and dependent children if applicable. So once you have your own data page of your passport, you need to also attach the data page of your own spouse and children data page, the photocopy, right? It is better you just scan it and upload it. Okay, so you get that. Okay, other documents may be required depending on your circumstances, as well as the immigration pathway under which you are going to apply. So this differs on which employer is recruiting you or which employer you are going to be working with and your career. Okay, so you cannot expect someone who is an accountant to have the same documents requirement with someone who is a software developer. Okay, so it will be different, but those are general or common documents that is applicable to every other person. Now you also need your ECA, that's your educational credential assessment. So the educational credential assessment is to assess your education against the Canadian standard. So I know a lot of people know this, so I don't need to be going around on this. Okay, you also need to provide English language proficiency exam result. The stream you apply under will determine the minimum score you need. Okay, so that is why I will need to provide you with information about this website so that you first go and register for the program that is coming up. Then when you register for this program, it is then you will now go ahead to know what is the band that is required for your high heads. Note, you cannot skip high heads if you are trying to migrate to Canada as a permanent resident directly from your home country. You cannot skip it. Okay, so you need to get that. Don't let anybody deceive you. If you are trying to do express entry or you are trying to do permanent residence program, you cannot skip IELTS. This is the truth. Okay, now once you understand all of this and you've gotten all the required documents, then the next thing you need to understand right now is the application fee. Okay, so on this official website that I'm giving you the information, there is no application fee written on this website, but it is written there that you are going to be paying. Okay, so this particular event that is coming up right now does not require you to pay any application fee. Okay, this is where you are going to be meeting the employer that is going to evaluate your work experience and know if you are eligible to be employed into their company or not. It is after you attend this event that you are going to know which employer you are going to be working with. Then after this, you will now know that you are going to pay application fee. Okay, here it says, however, there are two sides to the process. One, provincial application, the NLPMP or AIP, and two, provincial application, work permit and permanent residency. B, provincial under the NLPMP, that's Newfoundland Provincial Nominee Program, and AIP, there are no fee for application nor their employer. Okay. Federal, once you are approved under this program, an employer will need to pay an employer compliance fee to submit an offer of employment to support a hired worker from outside of Canada. So you get it right now. This fee cannot be recovered from the applicant. Okay, so you need to know what you are to pay and what you are not to pay. Okay. Fourth one, federally, once you are approved under this particular program, an applicant will need to pay the work permit and permanent residence application fee along with the biometric fee. All federal fees are clearly labeled during the application process. So don't let anybody to deceive you that this is the money you need to pay when you don't have to pay any money. Okay, so this is why I'm taking the time to give you all the information you need to know about this particular program before I give you the link to go and apply right now. Okay, so now I would love to share my screen with you so that I'll take you through the process. Okay, so right now I have my device with me here so that I will share my screen with you to show you what the portal looks like and how you can easily apply. Okay, so if you come to this website right now, okay, so if you come to this particular website right now, this is the official website of the Newfoundland program that is going on right now, and as you can see it here, immigration virtual fair, Newfoundland, Canada, virtual immigration fair, Africa, October 25, 2023, 6 p.m. West African time. Okay, so you might need to check your email because depending on the time zone you register in your profile when you are registering, then it will determine what they will send to you actually. So if I click on this right now, if I click on this or click on this, any of this will work. So I'll just click on this one right here. So when I click on this one, I will wait for it to bring the page for me. Okay, so once it's bring the page up for me to put in my information, so I will just wait. Okay, so I'll put my first name, I'll put my last name, I'll put my email, then I'll put my citizenship. Okay, so my citizenship, let's say I put my home country, Nigeria. Okay, I'll put my home country, then I'll put my country of residence right now. I'll also put Nigeria. Okay, so wait, you click on this, then I'll put my education level. So I'll put masters, then I'll put my work experience, information technology, education, construction, agriculture. So these are areas where employers are looking for to hire people in. Okay, they are looking for people who are into agriculture, construction, education, finance and economics, healthcare, hospitality, information and communication technology, manufacturing, skill trade, transportation. So because my career is into information, communication and technology, okay, so I'll just pick ICT. Then I will upload my CV right here. So make sure you put your CV in the Canadian format. Okay. Then have you taken an English language proficiency exam? Please, you cannot skip this IELTS. Okay. But this particular form that I'm filling right now, you can skip the IELTS part. Okay. So you can click on no. But remember that when you start the main application, this application we are doing right now is for you to attend the event that is coming up, right? Okay. Now, have you taken an French language proficiency exam? No, though I've been learning French with Duolingo app. Okay, what question do you have about living in Newfoundland? So you put all the questions you have. What are you hoping to gain from attending this virtual event? Put what you have. They are not compulsory because the asterisk is not there. Okay, so note, while it is not required to upload your resume, we do recommend that you upload a recent and detailed resume. This will assist in connecting with employers who hold an open vacancy for which you are eligible to apply. Applicants are encouraged to follow the attached CV format. Okay, so once you do all of this, you click on I'm not a robot, then you click on submit. So once you click on submit, then you are good to go. Okay, so if you click here right now, you are going to see a CV format. So if I click on this blue link right here, you are going to see it will bring us a CV format that we can actually use. Okay, so if I open that document right now, you are going to see that we have the Canadian CV format that you can replicate. So before you even go ahead, attendees are encouraged to use the attached template to format their CV. Okay, so if you have your CV, so just come here, come and edit it to this format. Okay, so this is all you need to know, or all you need to do about this particular program right now. You are going to be connected to employers who are willing to employ you in your area of career. Okay, so this is what I have for you today in this video, and I hope you find this useful. Okay, so if you find this useful, you have any question, please drop it at the comment box. If you have any contribution regarding this, please also drop it at the comment box. If you are new to this channel, you are just seeing me on the internet for the first time, thank you for joining this family. Please don't forget to click on that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified when we have a new video on this channel. Till then, I'm going to catch up with you in another one. Peace.